All right, here we go. Question number 11 from our 0314 homework number 6 in MyLab Math. And the instructions say add or subtract, simplify by collecting like terms if possible. So first things first, if I'm going to add or subtract radical expressions, the radicals have to have the same index. And we can see that all three of these radicals do have the same index, but they also have to have the same radicand. And they do not have the same radicand. So my first priority is to see if I can simplify these radicals so that they will have the same radicand, okay? And I'm going to use one of the features of my calculator to help me simplify the radicals, okay? So taking the first radicand, 32, what I want to do is I want to find its prime factorization. And to do that on the Casio ClassWiz, that's going to be Shift and the degree, minute, second button. So we can see the prime factorization of 32 is 2 to the 5th. And so I can rewrite that as 4 cube root of 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 2 to the 5th, that means 5 factors of 2. Minus cube root of, and then we're going to do the same for the 500, okay? 500, shift, prime factorization of 500 is 2 times 2 times 3 times 5 times 5 times 5. So if I multiply 2 times 2 times 5 times 5 times 5, it'll make 500. That is the prime factorization of 500. And then plus 9 cube root of, one more time, 108 equals, and prime factorization. That's 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 3. Now, let me show you how this is going to help. To do a cube root, what that index tells me, it says, hey, if you've got 3 of the same factor, you can bring one of those out. So for the first radical here, I can see I've got 3 factors of 2, and so all 3 of those 2's are going to come out, and I'll have a single 2 out front. For the middle radical, I've got 3 factors of 5. I'm going to be able to bring out a 5. And for the last radical, I have 3 factors of 3. I'm going to be able to bring out a 3. Okay, so notice for the first radical, there's already a 4 there, and I'm bringing out a 2, so the 4 and the 2, they're going to be multiplied. Cube root of 2 times 2, which is 4, minus a 5 gets to come out. Cube root of 2 times 2, which is 4, plus, now here I've got a 9 out front already, and a 3 coming out to be with him, 9 times 3, cube root of 2 times 2, which is 4. So now if you look at my radical pieces, you're going to see that they are all 3 now identical. They have the same index and the same radicand. And so now I'm going to be able to combine these radical expressions because they are like terms. So 4 times 2, that is 8 cube root of 4 minus 5 cube root of 4 plus 3 times 9, that is 27 cube root of 4. And then I'm going to add the coefficients. 8 minus 5 plus 27. 8 minus 5 plus 27. 30 cube root of 4. Now, one more thing before I put that into MyLab Math and check it, I do want to show you how to use the Casio ClassWiz to check and see if we're right, okay? So what I want to do is I want to put in the original expression here, the original problem into the calculator and see if it works out to be the same value as my answer. So we're going to have 4 shift and square root for cube root, 4 cube root of 32, move out from under, minus cube root of 500, move out from under, plus 9 cube root of 108. And the calculator says that that is approximately 47.62. 47.62. Notice it gives me the decimal approximation, not the radical form of the answer, okay? But now to check and see if my answer is right, I'm now going to put in the answer, 4 cube root of 4, and look at that. It gives me the same decimal approximation, and so that tells me that I am probably right, okay? That's a good way to check and see if your work is correct. And now to see if MyLab Math likes it. So 30 cube root of 4. Bam. All right, so I hope all that was helpful. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those in the comment section below, or you can text me. And thanks for watching.